Hello, my name is Marian. Welcome to my channel, Robert 100 Dive. I am solo diver. I'm certified and for a SSI organization. And today I'm gonna show you where I'm dive in Beadnell. Beadnell, it's a place nearby Seahouses. It's very nice dive from the shore. In the middle, as you see the arrow mark, red one cross, I mean, this is the best place for the dive. This is how looks like the weather in that time. It was about 1 month ago. It was brilliant weather, and there is a place to park as well. But from parking to the drop point, which you seen in a cover picture, there is a long walk. So my advice is drop first equipment and somebody gonna watch, and then after that go to the diving point. So this is how looks like the weather. It was about 4 o'clock afternoon, so condition and visibility was quite good, as you've seen from my drone. As I said before, I am a solo diver. That means if something happen, I cannot wait for help. It's very, very risky diving. So please do not copy my behavior. And there is a special course from a SSI organization, like a diving alone. But solo diving, it's a challenge, because you have to bear in your mind no one gonna help you. And direction and navigation. So because I am on the northeast, and then if I'm looking towards the sea, it's the east. Behind my diving direction is west. So and I go down on the right side from the right side of the rocks, and I keep the right. So on my right there is a rocks, so I go towards the east. This is very important, because when I come back to the shore, I'm go towards the west. So this is very, very important, because no one want to be missing in the water. I started diving from over 210 bars, and I have a lot of air. I have a big tank. So as you see, I am deeper and deeper. It's not deep there. This is 9 meters only, and that's it. I think I was in 8.5. So I enjoy diving myself. My very good wife waiting for me on the shore, and I told her it will be 1 hour, because with that tank I can stay 1 hour around non-stop diving, because it's a big tank. I think it's a 20 or 15, cannot manage, but I cannot remember, but it's quite big tank. I think it's a 20 liters. 15 or 20, I didn't check. It's not even medium size, it's a big one. So here what we see on the right is the rocks and a lot of marine life. So what I'm doing, my rules is when I see 100 bar, then I go slowly up and check exactly where I am, and make sure I'm not missing, because what's happened is sometimes the rocks could be from not on the right side, could be from left and right. What we see here is somebody tried to catch the lobsters. I feel sorry for them actually, but it's not my business, of course. I hope they follow the rules. I don't know if this is the endangered species. So it's nice there because there is like I said, a rock on the right side, and then it's a rocky, so it's a nice place to dive. So as I says, my plan is come back when it's 100 bars. What else? The diving from shore is quite difficult. I can risk the statement it's more difficult than from boat, because on the boat usually you have the somebody who can help you, and usually you dive with a group of the people. But here is a dive from shore. That means I have to wear equipment, partial, and then depend from situation, and I have to walk in the shallow water, and when it's a proper descent, then I can finish wearing my equipment. I just met the small fish, as you see here. So I follow this fish. What else? Everything is alright, and yeah, so quite good visibility. And the diving from shore make you very tired on the beginning, because apart of this you need to wear proper equipment, and you need to walk across the rocks. It's not sandy beach, so you can collapse many times, and plus everything is heavy. And to be honest, it's easiest go straight ahead for descent than walk toward through the rocks, because you can easily collapse. But once you are reach the bigger dip, then you can sink correctly down, and you can check your mask, blow up the mask, clean the mask, and check all equipment if it's right. Of course I did that before, but to make sure I'm doing in a I'm doing that as soon as I get down. Yeah, it's North Sea, so everybody who diving in North Sea know this. It's not difficult. It's difficult sea to dive because the visibility, you have to be lucky to catch good visibility, and waving could make you very tired. Of course, the once I walk and start to be a little bit deeper, better put the regulator inside the mouth, in breathing, and put on mask to avoid any trouble, because once you actually walk, you can collapse. If you collapse, then you can still breathing, and still you can see, because you have the mask, and of course the jacket must be a little bit pumped up, so you don't sink. So any wave coming which cover you, do not disturbing you, because you have already. Oh, you see, we have the very beautiful fish I catch. I don't know what's called the fish, but it's very interesting, very nice. Yeah, so first of all, safety. Don't make yourself too much tired, and make us slowly movement, because you need a lot of the power, lot of the you cannot be tired when you back. You will be actually tired anyway, but in case something happen, you have the time to come back to the shore. What can I say? Yeah, so I down at 4 o'clock afternoon. So tide was kind of out, so it wasn't tide in, so I have to quite long walk with equipment towards the water, and it's depend, because you of course, the better dive in when it's tide in high, because you can sink very fast. But it's nothing interesting there, because when you have a tide in, the water cover the place which you can see very easy when it's tide out. So I prefer in a low tide go diving, because I can reach more deeper, and I used to less air to get to the place where I want. But actually, if you really want, you can use your snorkel to when it's the high tide. But it's up to you how you can act this. In this case, I have to walk a very long time, and then I dive for the place where I want. As I mentioned, I keep the right side. So I have a rocks on the right side, and later you see I'm gonna check the my measurement, where I am, how many have air, and how deep is it. As you see, we have a flat rocky area as well. What about equipment? Maybe somebody asked. So I bought the tank. See, it's a shame I cannot remember. Is it 15 or 20 liters? But it's quite big. Of course, I'm testing. All tanks are tested. I put the air in a proper the dive center in Bolton, and rest of equipment I have some from my father. So I bought, for example, I catch very nice regulator from American eBay. Actually, it's a British eBay, but it has been sent for me through the US, I think. Brand new regulator, and a standard diving jacket. My size is XL. Suit. I have a quite chubby one, 8 millimeters. The reason why I have that one, because it's warm. It's enough good for diving in North Sea, and if you really don't need the dry suit. It's nice if you have a dry suit, it's a perfect, but I have a cheapest option, and actually it's not so cold. As you see, I don't have I am on the 6 meters right now. I'm just checking. Yeah, so dry suit, 8 millimeters is enough for me. I do not use even the gloves. Gloves only. This is too complicated. Better feel by hands. Whatever I want touch. Maybe in the future I'm gonna buy 3 millimeters. I have a 8 millimeters. I think they are 8. The gloves, or 5, 8 I think, but they are not comfortable. It's for really cold water. Maybe it's fault. Lot of colorful stones, and please remember the rocks are on the right side. I start to dive for a narrow space, I think, or not yet, cannot remember. I'm trying to dive by keep myself on the right side by the lot of rocks, because as you see on the left side there is a small rock which is on the left side. So underwater you have to recognize when is a small, medium or big amount of the rocks, because that things could make you stupid and actually you don't know where you are. Oh, you have another crab, very fun on the right side. See, the solo diving, you are alone and no one can help you, but it's very calm place. I mean, there's no one there, only yourself. Oh, you have a crab here, you're gonna run away if I remember well. So if you are alone diving, it's really peaceful. It's so peaceful. You when it's group of the diver, they make kind of mess around, and it's many of them, and there's some animals just hiding and run away very fast. But if you are alone, if you make a small movement, you're able to catch a lot of nice animals. I used to record the GoPro Hero 3, which is a quite fine camera. I know it's not so professional, it's too much shaking, but please be aware, I am a lone diver, I don't have a cameraman, and I have to think about my safety and about recording, so I have to operate two things in one time. I have to monitoring the air, direction, recording as I said, and maintaining in safe way everything. One more thing, very important, you need to have a knife. Knife is the basic things, and you have to be ready, and you have to know what to do when you mess with the fishing rope. And you need to small, tiny, good piece of the knife to cut the rope. This is the moment when I find the cave, and actually I put inside only camera, if I remember well. You have to assess. If you go for that kind of space, you have to bear in mind, better don't go. The reason why, because you can trap yourself and no one help you. So don't risk, don't go there if you're not sure. Soon I'm gonna approach to the cave, I think. And like a half cave, let's say. So actually it's not cave, it's just only the confined space between the rock. There is a way out, but I treat everything like this is the cave. You know, in the cave you can find a lot of creatures, and you can really enjoy to see. I think, if I remember well, I just coming inside, slowly move on in a confined space, and I think I'm gonna come back. See, I'm gonna turn over now. That's why it's mess around. And I come back. There was a small gap I can try to come through, but I don't want to risk. Again, you have to bear in mind, you alone. No one gonna help you if something happen. This is very important. I come out from the cave. Please be aware, the rocks, big rocks, is on my right side. So, when you dive from shore and solo diving, there is two critical points. First is coming inside the water, which is difficult because make you tired. But the most critical is coming out from the water, because you're tired already. You don't have too much air, and you need to reach the entry point, which could be more difficult. That time when I dive was was tied out, but when I come back, was tied in. So that's the one of the reason why it's easy come back when it's tied in. Tied out, like I bring you towards yourself towards the sea. Tied in, bring you back. So if that bring you towards sea, it's towards the east. That's very important. When it's tied in back to the land, that's bring you to the west. I know if somebody gonna watch this movie, of course I will be criticized why I dive in the night time. Sorry, in as a solo diver, as I supposed to not do this one. But I did many, and I can say I am experienced with solo diver. Yes, I know it's supposed to not be like that. If you ask me about another experience, I have another experience. What courses I have? I have some courses online. All of courses is from SSI Scuba School International. So of course I have an open diver. I have an advanced diver. I have a wreck diver, advanced wreck diver course. I have a actually specialty. No, let's say specialty. So the course is open water diver and advanced open diver. Which the basic one is up to 18 meters. The second one, advanced, depends from specialty. Those specialties which I have, we see another cave. I think I didn't go in. Yes, I remember, I don't go in. So, because it was too narrow, so I don't want to risk. I really enjoy about my tank, because before I have a smallest tank. So with this tank I'm able to see more and stay longest in the water. Let's go back for my qualifications. So open diver water, the advanced diver water diver. We have there another crab, funny one. Please be aware, I have the rocks on the right side. Oh, another crab. Yes, specialty. What kind of specialty I have? I didn't finish that. So, okay, I have a deep diver specialty. I have a poor visibility diver. I have a navigation specialty diver, nighttime diver, dry suit diver. Recently, I made a wreck diver and advanced wreck diver. I think about nitrox, but I don't know. I know everybody should have the nitrox because that let you stay longest in shallow water, I believe, but longest. But I don't know for now if I'm gonna do. Probably for match or specialties, I mean the advanced wreck diver, it's good habit to having the nitrox specialty if of course the wreck is in a not too deep. As I says in SSI offer solo diving course, but I don't know who could make it. And my instructor says he don't provide this one. He don't want to be blamed for any incidents. Oh, you have the starfish, you have the another crab. See, this is the lot of ropes, and you see that it's a danger things. I think it's the moment when I come back to the west. That means I come back to the shore. So behind me it's supposed to be east, and in front of me, if you dive Beadnell, supposed to be west when you come back. Again, I'm not sure because I see the rock on the left and the right, so we're gonna see later. So maybe I'm gonna tell where I dive, which places in the world. Of course, I'm from Poland, so I dive in Poland in a lake called Inskie. No, Inskie. I forgot. But by the way, I dive in a lake after there was a stone mine and has been sunk, which called the Czarnogłowy. I checking the deep. It's kind of 9 meters. I think I go back right now. As you see, there is a many mess about the sand. That means I've been there before. See, this is the kind of rules about navigation. You need to know how to recognize the place where you've been before. So if you see a lot of sand which floating around you, that means you've been there before. So as I says, I start my course in a Czarnogłowy Lake in Poland, ex-coal miner, stone mine place, quarry chyba that call I think. And I made all the courses over there. Actually, my story is quite different because I start to dive actually in the same lake the father. No, let's come back. I start everything from snorkeling. So I enjoy snorkeling. If you are good enough in snorkeling, you will be a very good diver. It will be no problem for you. If you know how to behave in a lake, on the sea, if you're not scared covered by the waves, that's make you build your confidence to dive. Because you know how to react for waves, how to avoid the swallow water, how to block your nose, blow up your snorkel from the water, etc., etc. So that all things is very useful when you start diving. So when I start diving, I have already experience for diving with the snorkeling, like a free diving, let's say, but wasn't free diving, the real one, but something like that. And if you know like that, then you can start to make course for open diving, open water diver, and you can start all journey. It's up to you what you want. You can also have the small course. It's not course actually. It's only trying that discover dive. That's called. You pay not too much money, and then they show you how to dive. And after that, you know if you want to dive or not. Like I said, I dive a lot of in the lake and there's Baltic Sea a little bit. But the time when I started to dive, first there was no jacket, no diver jacket. I dive without jacket. I was a very first diver. Very first diver. They don't have a buoyancy jacket. So I know how to do that without. So actually the diving jacket it's only just additional thing which you have to learn. It's helpful because you know why you can sink easiest, you can go up easiest, you can save someone, etc., etc. Oh, I'm looking for the air is 100, deep around 8 meters. And rock I have on the left side, so I back to the shore. So I keep observing also my my devices, and I observing it's less and less and less and less deep, and I control how much I have air. As I says, I always back to the shore when I have a 100 bars. Some of animals escape from my view. I want to check what's this. So I keep going. The rock is on the left side. It's enough air. It's probably still 100 bar or 80. Eyes towards the west, which is very important. Don't forget the west. So if I go coming towards the west, I always be close to the shore. That means I'm safe. Even I'm not reach exactly the same place, I will be safe anyway. I never. On the beginning, I made kind of mistake, and I finish dive with 50, and I back by the snorkeling, but it's mistake. I think better have 100. Because how to back to the shore? Of course, you don't want to walk. That's make you very tired. So better swim than the walk. So better if you have a 100 bars, because you can back to the shore underwater, not top of the surface, and use the snorkel. Because if the wave cover you, you have to manage to blow out water from the snorkel. So better be underwater, breathe normally, and back to the shore. So 100 bars, it's a king of the back to the shore, let's say. Please be aware that depend when you're diving. Normally you're supposed to try when there's no waves, but if it's a lot of waves, lot of tide, and the water throw you on the left side, up, down, I mean the waves do with you whatever the waves want, then better back when you have 150 bars, because simple the water make you tired. But in that case, there is no waves, nice weather. So soon I'm gonna finish this dive. As I told before, there is a flat surface made from rocks, so I've been there before. You have to, actually when you come back as solo diver, then you need to memorize when you been before. That's help you for navigation back to the shore. One time I have a kind of incident under the water, because I tried to test my regulator, and I try to reach deepest as I can area, and I can reach only, I think 20 meters. It was Whitley Bay, and after that I feel like something wrong, and there is no more than 20 meters, and I go up. The problem is when I go to the surface, I see a lot of homes, but very, very far away from me. So I was in the middle of the water. Oh, we see the fish. And I don't have I have only 50 bars. So what I have to do, I have to pump up my jacket, and by used to the snorkel, just swim towards the shore. Oh, I don't know what to call that fish. Anyone knows what's that fish? So it was kind of, let's say, 20 minutes non-stop snorkeling towards the shore. So once I reached the shore, I was very, very tired. It was difficult by me to drag my body through the shallow water, carry that tank and everything, and I have to stop, have a rest, to able to carry equipment back to the place where was the entry point. So since that, this is a lesson for me, just because sometimes you can feel you're not far away from the coast, right? But actually if you go up, you can discover you very far away. So please be aware with this. So golden rules, 100 bar. Apart of Northeast, apart of the Whitley Bay, when I dive non-stop and lot of time, I dive in Ellerton Lake, which is at the other side of the coast. It's ex-stone mine place, very popular in the diver. No, what I'm talking about, Ellerton Lake is just lake, and there is a lot of paddling sports. It's a small lake beside the motorway, and the other side coast, on the west coast actually. No, sorry guys. Ellerton Lake is opposite A1. Yes, A1. And there's a group of the lakes, and there is a lot of paddling sports. And this place is not so much nice because the dog is not allowed there. I always take dog with me. My wife play with the dogs on the shore, waiting for me. So it's not convenient and too much complicated without the licensing, etc. It's I feel like I'm not welcome there as a diver. But the nice place is another on the west coast, Carpenware or something like that called. So this is very big coal mines, stone mine place, like a lake, and there is a diving center. You can put air. There is a lot of the airplanes sunk, helicopters, rig oils. It's quite deep there. I think there is 20 meters if I remember well. But it's a very nice place to dive. Because the reason why I think because it's good visibility for all year compared to sea. Because sea, you know, you have to really wait 2-3 days once the water is calmed down, then you have a kind of visibility. Because please be aware, when it's bad weather, then water in the sea, North Sea, is like a milk actually. You cannot see anything. See, I back, still continues back to the west. That's a more shallow. My camera GoPro Hero 3. GoPro Hero 3. It's limited with battery, so I'm not able to show you my final movement. But at this stage, I am close to the shore. As I mentioned before, the entry points, to choose the entry points in solo diving is the most important thing, because that lets you dive faster, don't make you tired, and like a fight. Oh, see, I have a 18.875 bars, and now it's kind of I think 6 meters. And I checking again where I am. Please be aware, sometime you have to go to the shore. It shows a little bit slide to the north or slide to the south, but general direction is west, southwest or northwest. Rather try please be aware, east is a place for a dip. In that case, if you don't know, better go up and check where are you in reality, and I mean not reality, in a surface. Our imagination between surface and the deep could be different. Please be aware. Maybe some of you gonna ask, oh, 3 meters, it's very, very shallow, 3 meters. We go to the east, west. It's a combination of observing environment around and also the direction. West, so this is proper one. It's 70 and 3 meters, 70 bars. Okay, so that will be soon. I go up. I cannot show you more because the battery gonna be die soon. I remember that moment. It's 3 meters only, so soon will be 2, even 1 meters. I prefer to dive than the walk. Soon will be very shallow. Oh, this is funny, guys. So, what can I say? Thank you for watching Robert 100 Dive. My next movie will be about diving with the seals. It was very good experience. So wait for another. Then I'm gonna show you how to dive with the seals. Thank you for watching Robert 100 Dive.